adult class. It is Thursday, May 21st. And wow, I had a lot of fun this morning. I got to get online with a fellow martial artist, a fellow school owner. He's out of El Paso, Texas, Professor Paul Schroeder. And let me tell you guys, we had this awesome live exchange. It was completely unscripted. We talked about our parallel martial art journeys. We talked about how similar our stories were. We talked about our similar philosophies on martial arts in general. And then we even went on to talk about how this coronavirus, this pandemic, has affected our schools, what we've done to fight back and overcome, and what is in store for the future. So guys, if you have a chance, after you're done training, check out the YouTube video because I posted it on our YouTube. Put it on as background. You don't need to stare at it, so you can do it while you're working on a puzzle or something. Just listen to what we chatted about. It's actually really interesting dialogue and completely unscripted. It's very cool. Now, we're going to get started with our training. As always, please make sure you do your warm-ups. Do them completely. Don't skip out on stretching. Don't skip out on push-ups and crunches. Get your warm-ups done. Now, we're going to continue with the same type of theme that we started with this week, which was hand striking. We did hooks, we did uppercuts, we did back fists. We're going to continue with that theme. We're going to work on some empty hand defense, and we're going to continue and finish with grappling. So let's get started here, okay? Just review, guys. So we've been working on recovering back fist, and the recovering back fist coming off of hook punches or a missed punch. So if I throw a punch at Josh Lucas, I miss, I'm out of direction, bang, recovering right there. So we're going to continue with that idea, that theme. We're going to warm up with just a couple hooks and back fist together. Ready? Pivot. Keep this hand up. Don't drop it. And back fist to the head there. Pivot. Back fist to the head there. Pivot. Look at the hook. The palm is down in the hook. The palm is down. When the back fist comes back, it's the back of the fist. So we pivot and throw our back fist. We pivot and throw our back fist. Okay, ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Now we're going to do the backhand. Ready? Pivot across and back fist. Pivot across and back fist. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. All right. So warmed up on this side. Let's do a couple on the other side before we show you the combination we want you working today. Okay, from here, you got to move a little towards me, Joshi Lucas. Ready? Stop looking at that. That's going to throw you off. We have this new setup here, guys. You'll get to see it at some point, but the screen positioning is a little confusing. Maybe we should put it up there. Put it on the wall.
Then you have to look up.
That's okay. Ready? Pivot across and strike. Pivot across and strike. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. Pivot across and strike. Pivot across and strike. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. All right, so now our arms are nice and loose. We've already done our warm-ups. The combination we're going to do today, making sure we pivot, make sure we follow through, and then we have to recover with our back fists. So follow me here, guys. It's front punch, back hook, recovering back fist, front hook, recovering back fist, back punch. Front punch, hook, back fist, hook, back fist, back punch. Ready, go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Okay, we want you to do 20 on the air on this side. Pause the video, do that quick, come right back. All right, welcome back. Let's do the other side now. Ready? Front punch, back hook, recovering back fist, front hook, recovering back fist, back punch. Front punch, back hook, recovering back fist, front hook, back fist, back punch. Ready, go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Okay, 20 on this side. Make sure you're giving your pivots in. Make sure you're paying attention to the technique and keeping your hand up. Make sure you're thinking about your hand position. And don't get lazy on your tight fists. Make sure your fists stay nice and tight. Pause the video and get your reps in. Awesome. So now we're going to work this with a partner. Now, you can do it with an x-ray paper or a target, something like that, a middle folder, and your straight punches are just going to miss. I'll show you what I mean by that. Hold the target there. So I would throw the front punch across, back hook, back fist, front hook, back fist, back punch. We're missing on those two punches, but it might be one of the easier things to do. Your partner has a challenge here of getting their hands in the correct position for this drill. So if they have struggled with this, you can do it something like this again. Ready? Front, hook, back fist, punch. Kia! You can do it on an x-ray paper, a manila folder, whatever you guys have figured out to use at home. Or you can do it with a partner with hands. Hopefully your partners have hands. Kind of came out funny, right? All right, so working with your partner's hands. Let's do it that way. So he gives me targets, front, hook, back fist, hook, back fist, punch. A lot to think about there, and even more so for him, which is challenging as we know. Okay. Front, hook, back fist, punch. Front, hook, back fist, punch. See? Short circuit. Front, hook, back fist, punch. Okay? If your partner can figure out how to do that for you, great. If you guys both have gloves, get gloves on. It's softer on the hands and you can strike a little bit harder. Or do it on the x-ray paper, or if you happen to have mitts. Or little throw pillows that you can kind of squeeze and hold. Just be creative, guys. 30 reps on both sides with that drill. Don't get lazy. Don't skip. Don't pass go without doing the drill. Pause the video and get started. Okay, welcome back. All right, guys. Now that our striking drills are done, let's move on to the self-defense portion of today's class. So this week, we've been working a lot of non-curriculum weapons defenses. What I mean by non-curriculum is these are things that we teach you, but they're not testing curriculum. They're not put into the curriculum at any specific spot for testing. It's just things that we want you to know and learn how to do. Okay, obviously, early in the week and even last week, we worked on defending ourselves against the knife with a stick. Then we talked about defending against the stick with a stick. Yesterday, we moved into defending against the stick, empty hand. The opponent approaches me and he's got a weapon, and I have nothing, okay? And then we have to, and yesterday we worked it off a line, off linear. Where a line ends, a circle begins. We worked at 11 at 1. So Joshua came at me here. We looked at ways to strike and to make contact or to follow that weapon down. We talked about tracing it down. We have to be ready for him to come back. And then breaking elbows here. We talked about working on the inside. Again, this hand is up for making contact and in case he turns that arm to strike. And then we're destroying from there. I'm not going to show you that again now because guess what? That's your responsibility to watch that lesson plan from yesterday. It is Thursday, by the way. It is not Monday. It is Thursday. That means this is the 4th adult class of the week. This should not be your first class of the week. If it is, pause the video, go back, and review everything else we did this week, or you're going to be behind today, right?
Who said that?
So now this guy is going to attack us with a rotational strike. Now, we're going to actually work on things from two different concepts here. One of those concepts is going to be using the octagon. The other concept is going to be something that we've worked on in sparring called slipping. Okay? So let's work first. We're going to actually go it the other way. Let's work first off the slip. Now, when a person has a stick like this, they're probably attacking you one of two ways. This way or this way. They're rarely going to be coming at you like a martial artist because martial artists are not aggressive like that. Not if they're taught at the right school anyway. So this guy today is coming at me swinging this thing like a baseball bat. I clearly don't want to get hit with this thing. Okay? I don't want to use, ideally, I don't want to use hard defense because if he comes at me and I just put my arm up, bang. The momentum of that weapon coming through, that's going to cause some damage here. If he hits with that stick on my arm, yeah, wow, that's right on my wrist. It's going to break my wrist or break my arm. Okay, so I want to use the octagon. So today, where a circle ends, a line begins, we go in at 12, or we're going to use our slipping concept. We're going to talk about slipping first. So that weapon's coming in at me and I'm slipping. Now, if you remember when we talked about slipping, I'm rolling my head away from the incoming strike, bending my knees, slipping underneath, and coming up on the other side. Now, the key part here is, when we talked about slipping in sparring, we talked about slipping and coming up and firing. Today, we need to not only fire, but we need to be ready for that weapon to come back with a second strike. So if I just slip this side here and I stand up, I got to be ready for that arm coming through. So right here, he swings it, I slip, this arm's here, bang. Now, he doesn't have as much there on that strike. Grab, break that elbow, boom, hit him right in the face. Okay, now, Joshua Lucas is not just, this guy's not standing here going, he's going, ah! He's coming at you, okay? He's aggressive. He's frustrated with the lockdown. He's aggressive. He comes at you. You're under, this arm comes up to block. From here, smash that elbow. We talked about that yesterday. I want to disable this arm. Nice forearm strike. Right on the back of the elbow. Does not take much to hyperextend and pop that elbow and make him lose that weapon. So right here, bang. From here, if he loses the weapon, you can lose this arm. Or you can control the arm, or just come into the head. So the only part of this that I want you to be 100% the same as me on is the slip and the block. And then maybe even take it right into the elbow. Let's do that. We're going to slip, block, smash that elbow. The attacker's aggressive, he moves at me, I slip, block, get control, break that elbow. Now, from here, completely up to you what you do. You can continue to control the arm and do something like this, or you don't have to worry about that arm in all likelihood because if you've popped his elbow, he can't really do a heck of a lot with that arm. So as he misses, block, break, from here, abandon that arm. Boom. There's that open hand smash, right up into the face. Maybe another one, maybe we come through the throat, kick out the knees, whatever we want to do to take him down at that point. Okay, let's do it from the other side, Joshua. So this is the slipping concept off the stick defense. Empty hand versus stick. He's coming with a rotational strike. I slip underneath it, slip. But I got to come up blocking and striking. Watch that in slow motion. What I'm doing here with this arm. Oh no, stick. Block. Grab. Smash. Owie. He loses the weapon. I can slide this right into a wrist lock for my more advanced students. Or we can simply just ignore this arm at this point. Smash. Smash. Boom. We're coming behind. Boom. Take out the knees. That's where I want you to have a little freestyle. Do whatever comes naturally to you after you've disabled him and taken and gotten rid of that weapon. One last time here. That weapon's coming here. I'm slipping it. Boom. Grip. Boom. Forearm. Whatever you want to do from there. Okay? Now, what if we want to incorporate the concept of the octagon? When it was a linear strike, we know that we go at 11 and 1. And 7 and 5 we talked about we're not really using because it just gives him another opportunity to keep coming at me. If he's coming at me with a stick and I'm going to utilize the octagon, I do not want to give him multiple swings at me. Because all likelihood he's going to make contact. So I really don't want to use my 6 o'clock angle because here he's still coming and he's still coming and oh my God, at some point I got to do something. If we're this close, 9 o'clock is a little dangerous. Go slow and extend your arm. Okay? There's a chance you can get out far enough, but I still don't like that angle so much. And again, Out here, I can't attack his arm, so guess what he's doing? He's coming at me again. 3 o'clock's the same way. If it doesn't hit me, because I got out far enough, it's still coming right back at me. I don't like to go backwards. I don't like to keep fighting. I'm lazy. I want it over with quick. So here he comes at me. Bang! We're going to do what we call bursting. We're coming right inside of that circle. Because even if I don't block that arm, okay, the weapon hasn't done any damage. The arm's going to hit me in the head, but that's nothing. Okay? Come from this side here. So if you see what I mean here, I'm inside of it. Even if I don't block it, I'm inside of it. The main part, the danger is back here. This might have shocked my head, but that's going to shock his head more. And that's going to shock his head more. And that's going to shock him more. Okay? So, but I'm not going to come in with my hands down. I'm going to come in with my hands up. I'm going to burst right into him. I'm going to explode on him. Bang! Love that. Open hand right to the face. Ooh. Or we get the elbows up when we crush the biceps there. Okay, a little what we call limb destruction. He comes at me. Bang. Oh, right to the throat. Okay. Well, block. Oh, right to the body as I'm blocking that arm. Okay. Smashes to the face, knees to the body, reach to the legs, and so forth. Key point here, guys, I want you to focus on going forward right now. Can you theoretically go backwards? Can you theoretically, bleh. Can you theoretically go to 9 and 3? Sure. But just understand, it's like hitting reset on a button. As soon as you go at 9, he's coming at you again. As soon as you go at 3, he's coming at you again. As soon as you go at 6, he's coming at you again. You go at 12, boom! It's a noontime nap. Okay, so I like to go straight in. So 2 concepts, just to review. He comes at me and I slip, block, destroy the arm. He loses that weapon. I don't care what you do from there. Octagon, burst inside, bang. Or strike right to the throat like we do in brown belt. I love an open hand right to the face. Okay, smash the face, break the jaw, break the nose, make him concussed, and do whatever you want from there. 2 concepts, all right? Enjoy your training. Please be in control. Do not hurt your partners. Now, what I want to talk to you about real quick, guys, is commitment. Commitment. When you commit to something, you dedicate yourself to something. When you commit to something, you dedicate yourself that you are not going to stop until you succeed. When you commit to something, you're making promises to yourself and those involved that you're going to stick with something or accomplish something or finish something. If you commit to helping a friend on the weekend move, do it. If you commit to marriage, do it. If you commit to coaching your kids' youth sports team, do it. If you commit to have a project done at work, do it. If you commit to a youth sports team to play, do it. You committed yourself to Leading Edge Martial Arts, and we in turn committed ourselves to you. We have not wavered on that commitment 1 ounce. We are doing everything allowed inside of the law to fulfill our commitment to you, to continue bringing you excellent martial art classes on a daily basis. We are fulfilling our commitment to you. We've continued to add value to what we're giving you with private lessons and private tests and personal pep talks and drive-by graduations. We're committed to you. And guys, we are asking you. Every day I'm getting emails of people questioning their commitment. This has gone on so long. The online classes aren't the same. Guys, we need you to honor your commitment. We need you to stick with your commitment. We need you to follow through with your commitment. Don't tell me you're going to come back when this is all over. Don't tell me you'll be back when this is over. Because if you don't follow through with your commitment now, there is no promise that Leading Edge will be here when it's over. Commitment. We've committed to you, and we appreciate your commitment to us. Lima strong. Now, let's continue on with our theme of grappling for the week. Yesterday, we talked about knee on belly. Knee on belly. So, just to review here,
Joshi
Joshi
Lucas's
Lucas loves
favorite.
this so much. Joshi Lucas absolutely loves knee on belly. Okay, so from this position here, remember, we're starting in a side mount. I'm sliding this hand down to the belt, and I'm grabbing onto his gi here. So I'm on the belt here, and I'm on the gi here. Now, guys, I'm not going to go too much into detail of how we get this. That's up to you to watch yesterday's class. Commit here and here. I'm going to do a push-up and pop up to that side mount position from here. This is a heavy ride, okay? It's even heavier now than it was 9 weeks ago when coronavirus started and quarantine started, because there's a little bit more sensei now than there was, okay? So, is it a heavy ride there, Joshua? Yes. Yeah, you want to say sorry for this morning, Joshua? Yeah, that's what I thought. So now, from this position here, he's not going to like it. So he's going to start squirming. We know this already. We talked about that yesterday. We talked about him maintaining the ride from there yesterday. So what we're going to do first is we're going to look at some typical defenses that they might try and what you can do to attack them. So one thing that's going to happen is when I'm in this position here, if I start grounding and pounding from here, he might start extending this arm to push away. Yesterday I asked you to think about this arm. If he pushes this arm up on my chest like this, or at my face like this as I'm pounding on him, oh my God, thank you. Oh, broken arm. Okay, watch again. So I got up on a knee on belly. He pushes or extends because I'm doing some ground and pound on him. He doesn't like it. He extends. Common mistake that, now, let me preface this. You can get that out of my face for a second. A grappler, and hopefully a leading edge martial arts student, is not going to make this mistake of shoving this arm up like this to push me away. Because he knows that I'm going to attack this arm. But the inexperienced person, we're in a street fight, they might start doing that, so then you just grab this arm, keep my weight on his midsection, swing this leg around his head, I'm still on him, and I sit slowly. Now, I let go of that arm as I sit because I don't want it to break as I land. So I'm very controlled here. Pull this arm straight, squeeze my knees, make sure his thumb is up, put this on my lower hip, and that's it. I'm pulling in here, boom. Joshi Lucas is tapping. Remember, it's not whether or not I think I got it. It's when he feels it and he taps, we let go. Okay, let's watch from the side here. Just turn your head over there. So this is for our lower belts. This is, say, white through blue. This is a very simple arm bar that we can get from here. I understand adult white belts, this might be a little bit challenging for you. But hey, you know what? We believe in you. So, from my side mount, grabbing that belt, grabbing that, popping up, start grounding and pounding on him. He doesn't like it, he extends that arm, grab at that arm, keep the weight on. Now, you can see here my right foot is on the floor because I'm trying to be a little bit nice to him, but really we want to be there. How's that feel?
So good.
Okay, and then from here he pushes, kick that leg over. Now look how much my weight's on him. I'm on him. And I slowly just sit. Now I'm putting my hand down so I don't fall too fast. Squeeze those knees, pull this arm straight, squeeze those knees, put this on my lower hip. I don't want to pull it straight down to my groin. This thumb side is up, squeeze my knees, hips up. Okay, last time, guys. Don't worry, we only have one more move to do from here. Okay, here, pop up. Okay, start pounding on him. He pushes. Grab, swing that leg right over his body. Don't step back. Use this. This knee is holding you up. Kick this leg over and sit. Boom. Good? Now, more advanced, purple through black belts. Another move from here that he might use as a defense is a knee, a push on the knee, and a shrimp. So what he's doing here is, once I'm in this position here, Joshi Lucas is going to push on a knee, wants me off, and he's going to shrimp his body out. And then he'll quickly try to recover guard by swinging his knees inside. That's an excellent drill, and you guys can work on that. So this is kind of a bonus move, okay? In fact, white through blue, I want you guys to practice this as a defense for this, pushing on that knee. But we're also going to point something out that you have to be aware of in just a moment. So all Joshua is doing here, and I'm taking some of my weight off him, okay? He's putting his hand on my knee. Joshua knows to keep that elbow kind of tight to his body. Talk about that in a second. From here, he's going to shrimp his hips out this way, pushing my knee down, and then he's going to quickly spin in, getting this knee between his body and my body. So he can start bracing and working his way to recovering guard. Okay? We do it from this side. No, from this side. I'm on him. Okay? He braces, he pushes, and then he quickly brings that knee inside to recover guard. Okay, so now, we showed you a knee on belly ride. We showed you a counter to knee on belly ride. Push that knee and shrimp out. We're not going to explain that 100 times, guys. Rewind me 3 times. It's very, very simple. Push the knee and shrimp out. The one big thing is you have to watch your jug handle. What do I mean by jug handle? If your hand's here, that looks like a nice little handle right there. That's a nice handle right there. Now, every move has a counter. Every counter has a counter until there's a finish. So let's back up a little bit here. So now when I'm in this position here, Joshi puts that hand on that knee. See this? This is a handle. This is his jug handle. See how my hand pops right through that hole? I'm going to shoot my hand through that hole and gather that arm. Now, it's on the wrong side of my body. Not really. There's my arm bar. Now, I want you to pay special attention to the way I swoop this knee in. It's not a clunky movement. This is why this is purple through black. You have to have a little athleticism at this point. Be a little more fleet of foot. Okay? This is not a clunky sit down arm bar. That's not what we're doing. I'm actually going to swoop my knee in close to the floor and then bring my knee up. So I'm here. Pay attention to this knee. I gather this. You can put this hand out here. Swoop that knee in as I turn the corner. This foot doesn't need to come over the top. There's my arm bar. There's my arm bar. Turn. I'm here. Gather that arm. If you need to bring that hand down, you can. Watch where that knee swoops. There's that arm bar. Boom. All right. There you have it, guys. So, lots of good stuff this week, I think. Good hand strikes. Love recovering back fists. You would not believe how many martial arts schools don't teach that technique. And it's right there in your pocket every time. We learned some more empty hand versus stick defense. 2 concepts, slipping in the octagon at 12 o'clock. We talked about commitment, guys. We're committed to you. We need you to maintain your commitment to us. Keep being Lima strong. And we finished side mount, knee on belly with a couple attacks and even a counter or 2. Guys, I hope you got all that. There'll be a test and a quiz at some point. Okay? Keep up the good work, guys. Pause, rewind, and do it as many times as you need to. Thanks for being Lima Strong, and we'll see you online tomorrow. Oos.